This is the GIS Evening Report for Wednesday, June 5th, 2024. I am Chrisanne Mitchell. In the headlines, CXC to roll out new generation subjects at the Cape level. Details to this story and more when we return. Join us for the upcoming sitting of Parliament from June 4th to 7th, 2024. Come witness the live debate on the new Firearms Act and the new Education Bill, among others, that will affect all citizens of Grenada. Members of Parliament will also give updates on their constituencies and the government's last 2 years in office. Remember, you are all invited, so save the dates. House of Representatives, Tuesday, June 4th and Wednesday, June 5th, 2024. Sitting of the Senate, Thursday, June 6th and Friday, June 7th, 2024. Happening at the Grenada Houses of Parliament, Mount Welldale, St. George's. Welcome back. The Caribbean Examinations Council has withdrawn a decision to suspend 4 subject areas that are offered at the CSEC and Cape levels. This development comes after education ministers in the region appealed for priority to be given to subject areas in science, technology, engineering, art, mathematics, education, as well as climate-smart agriculture. On Tuesday, CXC officials met with education ministers in the region to discuss the proposed suspension of CXC syllabuses. It was decided that CXC will continue to offer syllabuses for Caribbean Advanced Proficiency Examination, Green Engineering, Electrical and Electronic Engineering Technology, Caribbean Secondary Education Certificate CSEC, Agricultural Science Double Award, and Industrial Technology. The Mechanical Engineering option, all in keeping with its menu of new generation technology and science syllabuses. Chief Education Officer and Registrar Dr. Wayne Wesley told the media and the region during a press conference that a menu of 12 new generation technology and science subjects at Cape levels will be introduced.
The Caribbean Examinations Council will continue to offer to the region agricultural science, double major, green engineering, industrial technology, the mechanical option, and electrical and electronic engineering technology. 2, CXC has rolled out a menu of new generation technology and science programs. Some are not yet at the desired demand. Governments will work with CXC in a partnership in building demand for these new programs to enable their cost viability. 3, accordingly, today's deliberations with the ministers of education reinforced the need for a collective regional marketing thrust to promote the priority subject areas in STEM or STEAM education and climate-smart agriculture, which are considered critical for the economic growth and sustainable development of the region.
Pro-Register and Deputy CEO Dr. Eduardo Ali outlined some of the challenges countries faced that triggered the proposed suspensions.
Lack of practical experience for students because of the inadequacy of the labs and facilities that are there, lack of qualified teaching professionals to teach the broad syllabus. In some instances, the subjects were challenged because of the lack of human capital outlay to provide support for areas such as welding and other related areas, plumbing and electrical installation. That the issues of physical resources such as textbooks and other learning resources were challenges that the system did not provide for students in the system, as well as areas related to the matriculation requirements. One of the things we have found is that in many instances, there are no opportunities for upward mobility beyond the subjects because many of the universities and community colleges do not make it a requirement for entry into their programs. So for example, if you look at mechanical engineering option, similarly agricultural science, in both instances, they are not deemed requirements for entry into the respective subjects at the community college level. And for those who are taking green engineering, as well as electrical engineering, math and physics were the options that the universities preferred.
Government is demonstrating its commitment to its ICT agenda, especially among young people, as it partners with AI Newbies Camp to host a 3-week artificial intelligence summit in Grenada. Through engaging sessions, participants will explore various aspects of AI, including AI-generated content, emerging technologies in creative industries, ethical considerations, and the integration of AI into business ventures. The camp was launched earlier this week at the Grenada Youth and Cultural Center. Carleen Perriman, acting coordinator of youth, encouraged the participants to take advantage of the knowledge and skills available during the summit.
Welcome to a new day in your life that you are going to create change on your own, using the tools and opportunities that the Division of Youth is going to offer you here and going forward. I want to welcome you, welcome you, welcome you, and I also want to say have fun. Have fun. Ask a lot of questions. Ms. Spiller and her team, excellent at this, and I want you to ask them, exhaust them with questions as to how you can capitalize on this opportunity.
Minister for Youth and Sports, Senator the Honorable Jonathan Lacrette, applauded the leadership of the Division of Youth for the initiative and for recognizing the varying interests of youth. He emphasized that over the last decade, there has been an increase in the use of technology, which impacts every aspect of life.
AI across numerous industries is now a household name. So from the healthcare industry, to the entertainment industry, to the automotive industry, to aerodynamics, you just name it, even to education, to social development across government sectors, in developed countries, some developing countries as well. AI has taken its place, and mind you, it has a very strong and potent presence. As it relates to the argument as to whether or not it is going to replace humans, I believe time will tell, or whether or not humans are going to rise up and replace AI. I believe time will tell, but there are numerous technological gadgets and numerous technological tools that we currently engage in, even as mankind, to assist us in getting work done.
Young people who have not yet signed up for the summit are encouraged to do so. Denise Pillar, one of the facilitators, said the course is designed with government's agenda and focused in mind.
What you can expect from this summit, you will get back what you put in. And there is a statistic, I really hate to share it, but the statistic ends up being true. 80% of the people who walk into a conference, 80% don't do anything with the information we provide. There's only 20% that do anything. And so far, since I've been here, that statistic, unfortunately, has held up true. And it was true when I was your age and when I was going to summits and going to conferences, and I am a seminar junkie. I love a good seminar. I love to sit and learn. And now I'm teaching them. And what I want to do is not have you sit all day and listen to us talk. That is not what this is. You're gonna be up moving, you're gonna be talking to each other, you're gonna be coming up with business plans and ideas for your parishes.
The 3-week AI Summit consists of morning and evening sessions. The morning sessions from 8:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. will conclude on the 11th of June, and the afternoon sessions will run from June 12th to 21st from 2 p.m. to 7 p.m. Stay with us. We'll be back after this break.
This June marks government's second year in office. Let's reflect together in a series of town hall meetings, discussing and planning for the next year and beyond. St. Patrick, we're coming your way first this Monday, June 10th at MacDonald College from 7 p.m. Your voice matters, and we want to hear from you. Join us for an engaging and informative evening as we work towards a better future together. Don't miss out on this opportunity to engage with your government officials. This Monday, June 10th at MacDonald College from 7 p.m. Also live on GIS, Channel 22. Together, we can work towards a brighter future. See you there.
Welcome back. The head of ICA's Eastern Caribbean State Delegations, Greg Rawlins, has reaffirmed the organization's support to Grenada and other Caribbean countries as they seek innovative ways to transform the sector. Addressing a recent accountability seminar of the Inter-American Institute for Cooperation on Agriculture, Mr. Rawlins encouraged Grenada to prioritize three main areas: technology, talent, and strengthening value chains.
The goal is to fortify the entire value chain, from the farm to the fork, and ensure equitable distribution of benefits across the entire agricultural ecosystem. At ICA, we remain committed to working closely with the ministry and other stakeholders to achieve this transformation that we so much want to achieve. And in so doing, we really would want to do this through the adoption of appropriate technology. We would want to be able to improve cultivation of talent and strengthen value chains. And it's in this regard that over the past 2 years, including last year, we continue to place emphasis on the delivery of technical support in Grenada through our programs in agriculture, climate action, and sustainability, our programs that deal with the issue of agriculture health, food safety and quality program, territorial development of family farming, and international trade and regional integration.
In 1979, ICA and the government of Grenada signed a country agreement, and the office was opened in Grenada in 1980. ICA continues to provide valuable support to the Ministry of Agriculture, a sector that has been the backbone of the economy and supports rural development. Minister for Agriculture and Lands, Forestry and Marine Resources, Honorable Lennox Andrews, highlighted the importance of the exercise.
Accountability is a cornerstone of effective governance and sustainable development. In the agricultural sector, it ensures that resources are managed efficiently, policies are implemented fairly, and the needs of all shareholders, particularly farmers and rural communities, are in fact addressed. By upholding high standards of accountability, we can build trust, enhance cooperation, and drive meaningful progress in agricultural development.
Sandals Foundation on Tuesday gifted the Ministry of Social Development 7 Xboxes, which will be distributed to child care homes and other programs that cater to young people on the island. Public Relations Manager at Sandals Grenada Resort, Dillian Forrester, made the presentation on behalf of the foundation. She says though small, the items can be put to good use in enhancing skills and knowledge of the children under the care of the various facilities.
It is our absolute pleasure to donate these Xboxes to various homes right here in Grenada. This is an initiative that has happened around the region, and we're very pleased that the foundation saw it fit to contribute here in Grenada. As we know, play and imagination are key components of the development of children. And so the Xboxes will definitely help to add comfort, fun, and values of teamwork, problem solving, creative thinking. And it's a seemingly small donation, but it can have a major impact on a child's development and a child's experience in these childcare homes. So again, on behalf of the Sandals Foundation, we extend this to you, and we know that you'll take care of it and ensure that the children enjoy the use of the games, have some fun, and brighten their days, their hearts, and also inspire and invigorate their mind.
Acting Chief Social Development Officer, Mr. Chickle Courtney, accepted the gifts on the ministry's behalf.
It is my pleasure to be here to receive these gifts from the Sandals Foundation, which the ministry right away decided to donate to the childcare homes and other programs that facilitate young persons. So on behalf of the Minister and the Permanent Secretary and the other members of staff of the Ministry of Social and Community Development, Housing and Gender Affairs, we would like to say thank you for your gracious donation, and we look forward to future donations if possible to help us in our cause, to help the less fortunate in our society.
Representatives from the Father Malagan Home for Boys, Juvenile Justice Division, the Hyde Program, and the Grand Bacolet Juvenile Rehabilitation Center were also present. Mr. Anderson Simon, General Manager of the Grand Bacolet Juvenile Rehabilitation and Treatment Center, expressed gratitude on the behalf of the Children's Home and other facilities that will benefit from the Foundation's donation.
This initiative, although small as it was said before, is very critical because, for instance, in my institution, young persons who attain certain privileges will have the opportunity to entertain that. So we hope to use it wisely because we know there are certain connotations that come with certain games. So it is something, as Ms. Forrester said, to energize, to open the mind. It comes from coordination because if I sit here, I wouldn't be able to play this game. But the younger persons are better than us. So we want to thank you for thinking about us because our children is our wealth and our future. As I said to my staff recently, any one of the young persons that are in this unfortunate situation this time could become any one of us son-in-laws or family relation. So we should treat them in a manner that we are preparing them for future lives. They can be our prime ministers. So this contribution you make would have a very positive impact on the young minds of this country, and we want to extend our gratitude.
Finally, in the news, June 2024 is the month for the parish of St. John's 58th anniversary of independence celebrations. The St. John's Planning Committee and the Guave Improvement Committee have successfully concluded a 3-day workshop on service excellence in street food. The workshop focused on food quality, personal health and hygiene, service excellence, and street food. Parliamentary Representative for St. John's, Honorable Karine James, held a ceremony for the successful participants. Colleen Williams, workshop facilitator, spoke to GIS about the workshop.
This session was very critical to the participants because it gave them the opportunity to become aware of how service excellence is important in delivery of whatever their product or their service is. And why is this so important for the constituency of St. John? We are talented people. We know what we can do. And it is always important to remind ourselves of what we can do. And we have to provide quality in whatever we do. So particularly for the persons who participate in Fish Friday, they vend, it was important for them to know how to improve on the quality of their product and of their service. And today we specifically looked at the 4 P's of service excellence in terms of the product, the pricing, the quality of the product, and the presentation. And price is important. We learned and we were reminded today that we eat with our eyes. And so it was very important for them to understand what they do, how they do it, to take a step back and identify one area that they can improve on, and therefore being able to improve the quality of their service.
Parliamentary Representative Honorable Karine James says the idea is to enhance the quality and services provided by business owners.
A lot of our food handlers, food vendors in St. John, most times, unless they don't have a restaurant or so, they would see the food business, the industry as a hustle, as opposed to a real business. And so what I wanted to do was to reach as much persons as possible in the parish to ameliorate the costs that it takes for them to actually register for it and to go beyond to getting the food badge. So I collaborated with the Government Improvement Committee to ensuring that we have as much persons as possible to come on the program. So I paid for the training, for one of the trainings from one of those service providers that teaches you what type of different dishes that we can do, what is good hygiene practices and all of that, as well as the mixology part of the training for the food vendors.
Minister James promised to continue working with the constituents, especially the young people.
The plan really and truly is to meet our young people, women as well as men, where they are at, see and understand what they would like to see as development and what they would like to see for themselves in the constituency and how they fit into that plan. Oftentimes I feel as though we do it as at a top-down approach, that we sit among ourselves and strategists and consultants and create the plan and shove it down their throats, but I think the approach needs to be different. So you would see me more in my constituency, you would see me more in those areas. I've never shied away from it. Even before politics, I've been in the ghettos, what they consider as ghettos, I would say the best places where creativity is at. You would see me there, you would continue to see me there, you would continue to see me in areas outside of the tongue of the constituency that our young people gather.
One participant thanked the committee for facilitating the workshop.
This 3 days workshop was very beneficial for me into the food business, because I used to classify myself as a hustler when it comes to my food, but I realized it's not hustling, it's a business, and I have to put out my brand. So I would like to say thank you very much for the Growth Improvement Committee together with the Minister for St. John's for putting on this 3 days workshop. It was like 1 day of food handling and safety, how we prepared, how we take care of that. The next 2 days session was like with cooking, and then we come now to do the customer service, which is a big thing, because it's not just about cooking and handing out food, but it's a matter of how we do it and how we treat our customers.
This brings us to the end of the GIS Evening Report for Wednesday, June 5th, 2024. I am Chris Ann Mitchell saying thank you for joining us.